I'd like to encourage you as parents to talk with one another and take inventory sometime this week. Your children are always growing and changing, entering new stages and phases of life, and with this comes new challenges. And so look at the tools Paul gives you here in this passage. Is something missing? Do you feel that you have been overly heavy on the discipline lately, but realize that love has been lacking? Love and affection and attention? Or have you fallen back into the rut of laziness, not addressing the obvious sins and letting frustration in both you and your children compound? Review your work, make any needed changes, but do not become discouraged. The Lord has promised to be at work in your lives and likewise in the lives of your children. Keep up the good work and persevere. So every day when you are administering discipline, when you are teaching them again and again, that is not a sign that anything has gone wrong. It is a sign of your faithfulness, and it is a sign of you raising your children up. Psalm 78 speaks of Israel telling the glorious deeds of the Lord, his might, and the wonders he has done to their children. And this is what we are tasked with as well. Our homes are not to be filled with random rules, but with the word of the Lord. Your children should hear often, not simply, honor your father and mother, but also, so that it may go well for you. They should know their God and his great love for them and the reasons behind his commands. When discipline is administered, it should be done consistently, judiciously, calmly, and with love. For as Hebrews 12 teaches, the Lord loves those he disciplines. So if we want our congregation to be filled with families that have children who are both obedient and full of genuine joy, then we all must do our parts, both children and parents. Children, you are to obey your parents in all things, and as you do so, know that you are pleasing God, and he promises it is for your good. And parents, you must do the hard work of cultivating your children's lives in faith. You must endeavor to know them individually and prune them with great tenderness. Each one of them is unique, and while Scripture gives us clear principles and instructions, there's not a one-size-fits-all option. And so you should see to it that your children are planted in healthy soil, full of happiness and joy. You must strive to be in constant fellowship with God yourself if you are going to require and teach your children to be in fellowship with him. But all of it is done in faith, trusting the Lord. It is only then that we can expect to reap a great harvest from generation to generation.